This is Evan Gappelberg, CEO of Nextech AR Solutions. A lot of you are familiar with me. I'm here today in an effort to update our shareholders. Nextech is driven by full transparency, and we have put out previous videos which explain Nextech AR Solutions. We're making continuing efforts to update our shareholders on the current state of our business. It's pretty unprecedented for a small cap company to do this. And in particular, we're responding to our short and distort friend Nathan, who is at Hindenburg Research, and we're addressing a lot of what he says as nothing more than a distortion of reality. And so, with that, I'm going to be introducing our team here at Nextech AR Solutions. We're going to take you through our tech stack, and we're going to show you what we've been building for our shareholders over the past year and a half. But before I do that, I want to address the halting of the stock on Friday. The halt was initiated by me, and the reason for the halt was to give us additional time to respond. We were blindsided by the short and distort research report that came out. And so by halting our stock on Friday, it has given our company additional time to respond. And with this halt, I feel like we've taken back control, and it's better for our company to be able to respond without the stock trading. And so we've spent the Friday and this long weekend putting together our response, which we're sharing with you now. So just so everybody knows, IROC has been informed of suspicious trading in our stock prior to this short and distort report that came out on Monday. The prior week, there was suspicious trading in our stock, and IROC is investigating. We've been in talks with the OTC markets here in the United States about the spamming of our news feed with threats of legal action, law firms advertising for business using our ticker symbol and distorting facts. This is nothing more than spam, and it should be illegal. The fact is that we are not being sued. I repeat, we are not being sued. We have not received any form of lawsuit related to this. And these bottom feeding law firms should be outlawed. It should be noted that these law firms put out 5 to 10 of these advertisements, and that's what they are. They're nothing more than advertisements using our ticker symbol. And they put out 5 to 10 of these for different companies, different ticker symbols, every single day of the week. This is what they do for a living. They are simply on a fishing expedition. Having said that, we're in daily discussions. We do take all of this very seriously. We're in daily discussions with our legal team here in the US and in Canada, as well as the CSE and OTC, to ensure we've utilized every legal method available to us to protect our shareholders, which is the number one priority for us. It's my opinion that the law firms are working in cahoots with the short and distort con men, that they get some kind of notification from the shorts, and once that notification comes out, they go to work. And so it's a concerted effort to disrupt and distort reality. So moving forward, we've broken this video into sections for your review. Each section is narrated or presented through one or more of our amazing Nextech staff. We're going to begin with a detailed walkthrough of our existing product and engineering, where we'll demonstrate our entire technology stack. We are fully transparent. We have nothing to hide. We're very proud of the work we've done at Nextech, and the work that's still to come is very, very exciting to us. We're going to also work to show you our go-to-market strategy. Again, unprecedented look behind the scenes at how we're commercializing our technology through what we're calling blitz scaling for subscribers. And finally, we will speak to our AR e-commerce, web-enabled websites that are loaded with our AR. We're talking about our e-com businesses, why we purchase them, the value they bring to our technology and to our shareholders. We're going to have a lot of our product and engineering is going to be narrated by Paul, Rob, Dawson, and Scott. Justin and Eric are also part of our Nextech team, and they build our tech and work hard every single day for our shareholders. With that, I'm going to turn it over to the team. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Paul Duffy from Nextech. I want to thank you for spending a few moments to learn a little bit more about our exciting company. We've broken this video into sections for you to review, with each section narrated and presented through one or more of our amazing staff here at Nextech. We're going to begin with a detailed walkthrough of our existing products and engineering, where we'll demonstrate our entire technology stack. The section entitled Go to Market will summarize literally how we're commercializing this technology through blitzscaling for subscribers today and our path forward into the future. Thank you again for taking a few moments to learn about our exciting company, and we hope you find this video very helpful. To begin, let me take it up to 50,000 feet and give you an overview of the near-term vision we have for the technology, and one that we are seeing unfold currently within our existing subscriber base. It's quite exciting. What we refer to as the Capture AR app is really part of a broader ARitize 360 initiative. That is, once rolled out, ARitize 360 will be a full suite of do-it-yourself and done-for-you services, all pointed at solving one major problem, and that is converting your real-world products to 3D product holograms. In this schematic, you can see under the ARitize 360 heading, we'll be offering two types of ARitized packages. The first is an app-based offer for basic and premium packages for ARitizing any real-world product. This is for e-com site owners and brands that have, literally 1, 2, or 25 products. If they want to ARitize, they can do it directly through the app. For agencies, partners, and larger customers who are looking for scale, think something like 25 to, in fact, several thousand product SKUs, we have agency and enterprise packages that are a combination of both our app and a web portal. Our goal here is simple. We want to empower the masses and convert their product SKUs to 3D product holograms. Today, while we do all this internally at Nextech for all of our current clients, our products and engineering team is actively working to take this entire technology stack and face it directly to customers, available for anyone to use. In fact, our ARitize 360 app is the first deliverable in that broad vision. That said, let me walk you through what we're doing today for all of our current clients with both our technology and our platform. We begin in pre-production, where it's all about lights, camera, and action. It's important that staging and lighting are prepped before anyone begins to take a video. Once you're set, simply walk around your product and capture it using a video, or, as we've discovered with most of our e-com clients, who, by the way, already have turntables, you can simply record the product as it spins. Once we have a good capture, we upload the file to our ARitize platform. Here, our computers crunch away using some machine AI and, as needed, human inspection to validate that the quality of the video is accurate. Assuming the video is good, we move forward and process. Again, using this combo of machine AI and human assistance, we're able to output a texture OBJ, basically a high-quality 3D model. Of course, assuming we have an acceptable 3D model, we then upload to the ARitize platform where all the fun begins. Now, as a small side note, and this is a kind of big win for Nextech, a lot of companies like Samsung, Apple, Google, and many app developers are working to create apps on the most modern or latest phones so that anybody can produce 3D models based on their phone. In time, we envision everyone being able to walk around a product, Take a video and upload it to the ARitize platform. In fact, we think in the next 3 years, it'll be a common occurrence.
This is Dawson Borland, Head of Content at Nextech AR. This is the process of uploading a 3D model to our ARitize management system. Brands within the AMS should be uniquely named based on the product or user. WebAR can only be enabled once the box beside e-commerce access has been selected. From here, an embed can be created. It's important for each embed to be created using embed version 3. This will allow us to configure the 3D asset in our editing tool using physically based rendering. Drag the zip GLTF file into the field to upload. An estimated load time will appear as a bar on the bottom. This indicates how long, on average, it will take your asset to load in WebAR. Once the GLTF has been successfully uploaded, there are various fields in which e-commerce info can be added. This specifically relates to an add to cart functionality, which will allow shoppers to purchase a product through WebAR, and analytics, which track traffic, activity, and device usage. This is Nextech's web-based 3D product hologram configurator. This editing tool allows us to configure how a 3D model will appear as a product hologram in augmented reality. We can adjust realistic elements such as lighting and shadows, and can also change individual components, like how reflective a product's material is. This is an incredible addition to our technology stack. When we're happy with how the product looks, we will save the configuration. These changes are automatically applied and generated as an embed code, which can simply be posted into the back end of an e-commerce product page. We can see in this example how the embed appears on this demo site. Once the button has been clicked, the product hologram can be pinched, zoomed, and rotated on both desktop and mobile. If enabled, an add to cart functionality will also be present. Here's the exact same 3D product hologram in augmented reality on a mobile device.
This is Rob Christie, SVP Partnerships, Nextech AR. Once we have a 3D asset loaded into the ARitize platform, we can then reuse that asset in a 3D AR ad campaign. First, we'll log in to the Nextech AR Display Side Platform, or DSP. From here, we can create and manage advertising campaigns. Let's create a new one now. Let's add some settings to the campaign. I'll set the start date for February 21st. This is a programmatic advertising platform that allows precision targeting. So there are a lot of settings to narrow down the bidding style and approach, as well as define the specifics of the target audience you want to present the campaign to. We'll be broad in this example. Next, we'll add the first creative. Our 3D AR ad unit is designed to work as an HTML banner ad, so I'll choose that. Nextech AR prepares the ad as per the specifications of the client and presents an embed code. We'll add that as a third-party ad tag. We also specify some details about the ad unit to further refine the targeting for each type of ad unit in the campaign. And this is what the ad will look like. Fully interactive 3D model. Here is a similar ad unit running in a similar campaign on one of our demo websites. Again, a fully interactive 3D model inside an HTML ad banner. The same ad unit viewed in a browser on a mobile device. The same fully interactive 3D model, but with the added ability to view the 3D model in an interactive AR experience.
Hi, it's Paul Duffy with Nextech, and I want to thank you for spending a few moments to better understand how we're going to market and commercializing our exciting technology. Of course, as you know, as a startup, our goal is very simple. We want to blitz scale our way forward, beginning with subscriber personas that are very similar to those that we discovered through vacuumcleanermarket.com and infinitepet.com. These are two sites that we own that give us rich data about how shoppers convert to buyers, particularly as it relates to augmented reality and specifically web AR. That said, based on the data that we gathered from those two sites, it was clear to us that our early target market is an e-commerce site owner and or a brand manager who's looking to optimize conversions through their web channels. So think Shopify, Magento, even WordPress site owners. I mean, our addressable market is massive and it's only growing. There are millions and millions of e-commerce sites out there globally, and they're selling in aggregate millions of product SKUs, all of which will one day use 3D product holograms to help sell their products as the world moves to a truer visual economy with spatial computing. We reach our target customers through a multi-pronged approach designed to blitz scale. Specifically, we use direct dial campaigns with our sales force. We use robust email marketing, webinars, and nurturing campaigns interwoven to our outbound call campaigns. We have deep campaigns underway with LinkedIn, and we do targeted selling and account management and marketing through LinkedIn. And the best part is, come March, basically we'll be utilizing paid search and retargeting not only through the existing suite of sites from Google and others, but more importantly, we'll be using our own 3D AR ad network to retarget our prospects with 3D AR ads. Our revenue cycle, not surprisingly, is similar to most modern software businesses. That is, the tofu or the top of the funnel activities are all handled by our marketing teams and outbound sales reps. As we scale, our goal is to expand from touching hundreds of prospects on a weekly basis to tens of thousands on a weekly basis, and we believe we'll be there by Q3. Through advanced lead tracking, we're able to score each and every prospect to optimize the time that our reps spend on the phone and qualifying. Now, once qualified, a lead or a prospect advances to our MOFU team. That's the middle of the funnel group for opportunity advancement by either a sales rep or an account executive. As we close each new opportunity, we proceed to the BOFU team. That's the bottom of the funnel group, where our sales reps and account execs hand over each new subscriber to one of our customer success team members for some white glove delivery services. As part of our subscriber family, our customer success team continually works with each new subscriber as we onboard them through the first few weeks of launch to ensure that they're seeing the type of results they expect from their shopper engagement and their conversions. We speak to each customer bi-monthly. It's during this cadence call that we learn from all of our subscribers what's working, what's not working, and how we can improve. And the best part is we also use these calls to keep our subscribers abreast of the rapid advancements that we make on both our technology and other technologies that are available in the ecosystem. Each subscriber can then freely join any of our early access programs for the technology. So things like our 3D AR ad network, and of course what we're seeing currently is the explosion around our AR University for product training. Today, in February 2020, after an enormous amount of hard work through Q4 of 2019, we currently have 40 clients on our WebAR and ARitize app, with most of those coming in from November forward to this time frame. This quarter, we expect to continually invest in our sales, our marketing, and our customer success resources to expand our team and our pipeline considerably. To close, we blitz scale to secure early subscribers. That's our mandate. Once we've landed with a subscriber and a customer, we expand our revenues and of course our margins through each of these subscribers using the value of our technology. WebAR, 3D AR ad networks, and AR University for product training are all wonderful, high margin opportunities that provide, coincidentally, high value to all of our subscribers for one thing, assisting them in selling more stuff. I'd like to take a few minutes to speak about our use of VCM and Infinite Pets as AR-enabled e-commerce sites. As you're all aware, we purchased these properties through the first half of 2019, knowing that they would provide Nextech shareholders with a couple of strong benefits. The first, and I would say most obvious, was to serve as a mechanism to provide Nextech with both a growing revenue base and to provide some much needed cash to contribute to the costs associated with the development of our technology. The not so obvious second benefit, and the one that we believe through the fullness of time will prove to be a major contributor to our early success, is the rich data and customer insights that we uncovered firsthand using our own e-com sites. That is, the real-world inputs that we received were instrumental in shaping our commercialization and go-to-market plan. Today, in February 2020, VCM and Infinite Pet drive several $100,000 collectively in monthly revenues. That's thousands of prospects and customers visiting our sites on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And many of them are interacting with our augmented reality. So that's a lot of users pinching, zooming, and rotating 3D product holograms, taking pictures, sharing them socially, and of course, in some cases, adding directly to cart. Remember, AR is a completely new technology, and we're really only at the beginning of what is a relatively small but certainly growing and expanding market. So at this stage of the game, having our own websites that can provide us with real world rich user data for shoppers who themselves are converting to buyers, well, that's basically priceless. Particularly if you're a startup technology company looking to validate your product market fit in these early days. What became clear to us by studying the traffic was that all shoppers really wanted when they came to our site was the ability to see a 3D product hologram in their home. It was that simple. The data told us that those who engaged with AR on a product page were actually 3 to 5 times more likely to convert from a shopper to a buyer. And it's these direct insights that led us to confidently select our first beachhead with which to commercialize and go to market. And it's pretty simple. It's essentially an e-com site owner and or a brand manager who are looking to optimize online conversions. And I'm proud to say it's working wonderfully. So continuing on that front, we actually began to test 3D AR ad units, essentially the same web-based AR technology that we placed on a customer's journey on our websites, but engineered as an AR ad unit available through an ad campaign that would direct traffic to a site. So as you know, digital advertising is the mainstay of all e-commerce site owners and brand managers, and it's one of the ways they pull people in to optimize conversions. So why not bring our entire technology stack upstream, off the website product page and into the marketing budgets of our target customers? It just made sense to try. Today, I'm happy to report that we're doing this successfully with both VCM and Infinite Pets, and that virtually every existing customer that we have today want to do the same thing. That's take a 3D AR ad and use it to drive traffic and conversions to their website. So of course, this will become a major push for us in Q2 this year. To close, as a technology startup company, we're very fortunate to actually own our own AR-enabled e-com websites, and we're able to use them as a laboratory to learn, to test, and iterate towards continually improving and enhancing our technology. It just makes sense.
This is Evan Gappelberg again. I hope you enjoyed our presentation of our technology stack. I want to thank you for spending the time listening and trying to understand Nextech's technology. It's potent, it's exciting, it's very real. And I would also say to our investor base that you can actually do things to disrupt the short and distort contingency. You can call your broker. Of course, you could buy the stock in the open market. Buying is always going to put pressure on the sellers. So if you like, Nextech and you feel that there's value here, our stock's down 50% from just where it was a little over a week ago. So that's not a bad thing. But you can also tell your broker that you don't want your shares to be borrowed, which is the way that the shorts are taking advantage. So you could call your broker and tell them you do not want your shares to be loaned out. You could also put an order in above the market at say $5 or $7 or $10 a share, substantially above where the current price is. A good till cancel order, and that should also limit the short selling. Because if they can't borrow your shares, the only thing they could do is naked short our stock, which is illegal. Not saying they're not going to do what's illegal, but if that's the only thing that they have at their disposal, it makes their job more difficult. Anyway, Evan Gappelberg, CEO of Nextech AR Solutions, and we will continue to keep our investor base informed. Thank you for watching this presentation.